Good morning to you. Mark Sutton with HurricaneTrack.com here with your hurricane outlook and discussion. It is June the 11th, 2020. Hope your day is starting off pleasant. Mine is. I'm up early this morning getting ready to do some stuff with the family. So I figured I'd cut a video for you. Not much happening out there, but we do have a little yellow X here to the east of the Windward Islands. Only a 10% chance of development. This is really going against climatology, but there is a well-defined tropical wave, there's no doubt about that, an easterly wave as we call it, 275 miles east of the Windward Islands, and it's disorganized, but it's going to bring some showers and thunderstorms and occasional gusty winds towards portions of the Windward Islands down here through the next few days. We can zoom in on this and show you what I'm talking about. I will outline their yellow with my yellow, that's the area. And it's a sign, that the tropical waves coming off Africa are going to become more vigorous with time. But again, climatology is against this, developing this early, and I will explain what that means in just a moment. Looking at the visible satellite animation courtesy of the weathernerds.org site this morning, I think you can clearly see a couple things. First of all, look at the little yellow flashes in there. There's little speckles. Those are satellite-detected lightning strikes. This is Barbados, and you have the rest of the Windward Islands over here, Trinidad, Tobago to the south. This will be moving through, and this overall envelope of moisture will impact the region with some much-needed rainfall. You can use the fresh water across these areas to fill up your tanks, your cisterns, and there will be some gusty winds from time to time with some of those thunderstorms. If you live down there, you know this already because you're used to it, but if you're visiting or maybe you are new to the area, this is an African easterly wave, an AEW, a tropical wave in the trade winds. It's just a little ripple of low pressure, an area of convergence where the air is coming together, and it, overall, the net flow of it is from east to west here, but you notice what's happening in the upper levels up here. The winds are coming out of the southwest. There's just a little bit of an area where the winds were kind of light, but boy, it's moving into much more of a buzzsaw pattern now, and the winds are out just too strong, kind of stretching the system out like taffy, right? It's not able to focus and develop any kind of a low pressure area. Water temperatures out this way are warm, but they're not exceedingly so. It's early. Put it that way, it's early in the season, and you're not supposed to get development that far east this early, but it's there to keep an eye on. Let's use red here. So here are the upper level winds kind of screaming out of the west to west-southwest, and generally this is what I want you to focus on. Let's see what color I can choose to make this stand out. We use sky blue. No, that's going to blend in. Let's use violet. The overall net flow of the wind across this area in the upper levels of the atmosphere is against the grain of this system moving from east to west. So that's your shear. In fact, if we go back and zoom out on this product, if it'll let me, there you go. The overall pattern here in the tropical Atlantic is one of convergence and troughiness. This tropical upper tropospheric trough, upper level low pressure. The air is just coming together. Too much troughiness, too much sinking air. This is not a pattern that is conducive for development, and we see this from time to time, even in busy seasons. And plus, it's only June the 11th. I keep coming back to that. It's what's supposed to happen. You're not supposed to have development this far east, or that would be a very, very unpleasant sign of things to come. All right, so upper ocean heat content, I did want to at least point this out, that where the system is located, right in here, the upper ocean heat content is fairly significant. So it's got enough energy to work with in the ocean, but the atmosphere is not really that unstable right now. There's still a little bit too much dry air. You get those Saharan air outbreaks that come out from Africa this time of year. Again, it's all about climatology. There's a reason why we don't see much development out in this area until August and September and beyond. And just real quick, this is updated yesterday, this map, and or the day before. What did it look like, this same map, in 2017? I thought this would be a good opportunity to kind of compare here. And we are pretty much right on par with where we were during the last really active big-time hurricane season, and that, of course, is 2017. Very similar looks to the upper ocean heat content between both seasons if we look out, at the same time frame. Just something interesting, since we've heard by now that this hurricane season is predicted to be above normal, in some cases possibly exceeding all 21 named storms that we have on the list. Did you know that? We only have 21 names on the list. Q, U, X, Y, Z are omitted. Just not enough names, I guess, of unique origin to populate. And plus, we usually don't use up all the names. So anyway, we may do that this year. We shall see. All right, so that's it. Pretty short, sweet, quick look at the tropics. Nothing else to really discuss. So I'm out of here. You guys have a great rest of your Thursday. Had to remember what the heck day it is. And I'll be back with more for you tomorrow. I am Mark Sudduth for HurricaneTrack.com. As always, thank you for tuning in from your side of the screen. I'll chat with you more tomorrow.